So we are at 46th verse of second chapter Sankhya Yoga of Bhagavad Gita, and it goes like in continuation of 44 and 45, where Lord Krishna is giving a discourse to Arjuna that soulless rituals without understanding the meaning, that if that ritual is being driven by only the worldly desires, that me and my kins needs to be reserved, and if I do that karma I will get the heaven, and all these soulless rituals will lead you to a greater darkness. And in continuation we are arriving at 46th. It goes like यावानार्थ उत्पाने सर्वतः संप्लुतोदके तावान् सर्वेषु वेदेषु ब्राह्मणस्य विजानतः. To the spiritual person who has known the self, all the scriptures, here termed as Vedas, all the knowledges of scriptures are of so much use as a reservoir is when there is flood everywhere. That person, that spiritual seeker, here Arjuna in question, who has realized the truth, that all pervading ultimate truth, what to do these Vedas, what use of these Vedas, and what do these Vedas mean to him? Then he gives the example. See, there is a huge reservoir with water filled up to the brim. When you are feeling a thirst, your need is being attended by that huge reservoir. Yavanartha utpane. Utpane means kuwa. When there is a need, in that huge reservoir, there is water filled up to the brim. And everywhere water up to the very brim in a lake. You are sitting nearby. Will you be going to dig a well for little thirst, for a little amount of water? No. We'll look at that lake that promises you an infinite source of water. Just stretch your hand. So much of water is around you. Why should your mind be concentrated on that small reservoir in that case? Similarly, when a person has realized the Atman, the all-pervading consciousness, the Vedas, the rituals, the Karma Kanda becomes of just that much help to him as much as a well. If you are thirsty and there is no water at all, the well serves your purpose. But if you have two options, you have a well that has a finite reservoir, and you have Sanplutodake, infinite source of water everywhere, like a lake in front of you filled up with water. What will serve your purpose better? To which you are supposed to be attracted to? So a person, a seeker who has realized Atman, the Vedas become of just that much help to him as much as a well for a person sitting beside a big lake. This is the example given, Tavan Sarveshu Vedeshu Brahmanasya Vijanata. A person who knows this truth, a spiritual seeker, he or she will deal with the Vedas from that point of view. Just like there is no need to dig a little well for water, when there is a flood of water all around you, you can just stretch the hand and get it. And that needs your swadhyaya, your constant association with that matter, that will keep you motivated to stretch your hand towards that lake. So this is how an example given by Blessed Lord in this context, that when self-realization comes, rituals doesn't mean anything to you. That the effort towards spiritual realization takes you more and more beyond the control of that scriptures, books. Books are good to begin with only. They will show you this is the way ahead. This is the road. Mere scholarship is not a goal of religion. It is spirituality. Sri Ramakrishna in his Gospel always said, scholars without the spiritual inclination and practice behave like vultures. They utter Sanskrit shlokas. In every word of them there is a reference of Shastras. They think themselves to be soaring high in the sky, but their attention is always on the dead bodies on the earth. That is the nature of mere scholarship. If you cannot transcend that scholarship within you, transmigrate that level from cosmic to cerebral, there is in fact no meaning of the scholarship. Without discrimination, without spiritual urge within, mere scholarship is never rated high in Sanatana tradition. Similarly, in the next verse, we will see that Lord Krishna expounds a beautiful idea that is considered to be the central of the teaching of Yoga Buddhi, Yoga Kshevam Vihammaham. We will see this term in 4th chapter very soon. And that is the central teaching of yoga. That you cannot deny your duty. You have to do it. You have to work. But if that work is driven by desire, then be sure you are going for a disaster. You have right to that work only, but never to the fruits thereof. May you not be motivated by the fruits of action, nor let your attachment be towards inaction. Like that great saying is in Advaita, let you be in the world, but don't allow the world be in you.